Hi folks, welcome to the program. I am your happy healer, Keith Landy, for President of the United States of America. Just to get that out of the way and right off the bat. And you are live with me on Happy Force One. It is the beast that will be taking your happy healer throughout the United States, and she's a wonderful beast. Let me tell you about her. She's a Prevost bus, highest class. This is what a presidential coach should look like. And I'll give you a live view right now of the galley area where the kind of multi-purposed room is. This is where the studio is, obviously, and also my own Happy Healer Oval Office. We were just in it just a moment ago, and that's at my computer. And I'll give you another view of the living room area. And that's a live view right there. And so things are coming along great. Happy Force One is a beast of a machine. She can get the job done. Right now we are at a Walmart parking lot. And you couldn't tell the difference because we have complete systems. We have all the ability in the world to get this job done. We will get this job done. And Happy Force One is going to help take us there. Together with your Happy Healer. And with everybody that's getting involved. And aren't we doing something very special here? And right outside this window, which this is the paneling and wall, keeps it nice and secure. And we have all the different colors of our country, red, white, and blue throughout Happy Force One. And that paneling can be removed, actually. And so that you can see when we're in the nice mountainous country. And we can show you those best views when we are in rural America, for example. And we are spreading the message of the Happy Healer, which is love. And of course this candidacy, which is love. And we'll be building on that message right here with the Happy Force One. And so, in part, she's still evolving as a machine. She has quite a bit of ways to go. We're doing so much and changing all the time. And growing. And we're having more people come on board with the campaign. So that's great news for us. And so God bless America and God bless everybody here. We have to work for unity. And we're going to talk tonight about some things that are going on in the country. It's a serious time, and it's going to take a humble heart in order to navigate through these trying times. Too many people, they want to act foolishly, and they have in greed. Hell, it makes it like that. It puts people in such a bad predicament, doesn't it? And that's how you know what it is. And we're going to talk a lot about that tonight as well. And one of the things I want to just kind of open up the airwaves on, and it's right now 6:18 p.m., and that is, as we're going to be putting this scheduling online. So you can go to www.happyhealerforpresident.com. Check out that scheduling, because you haven't even seen the full tour. We have a basement downstairs. We have a roof where we're actually doing, this is a platform. Up there we're going to have solar panels as well, which also goes to the overall electrical system, which Happy Force One, like I said, she's a beast. She could produce over 40,000 watts of power so that she can also power every single rally. And we're doing it right. And you'll see. And so this will be exciting. And you'll have opportunities to call in. As you can see, we have full communication systems for that. And I am just looking forward to getting that schedule out there. Having you guys respond to it and sign up and just show up and bring your friends, and let's get organized. Let's fight for what's right. It's a peaceful fight, and it's a loving fight, and it's the right fight, and it's the one that's going to get us unified. And so I am your inspire and chief. And that is a noble role. I want you to be inspired. And I want to be inspired. It's so important in these times that we are approaching, as you know. And we have Iran right now who just fired off against us. And I'll be speaking on that in a moment. And so much more. But right now, let's go ahead and roll the opening.
Yeah. So, if you do win an award tonight, don't use it as a platform to make a political speech, right? You're in no position to lecture the public about anything. You know nothing about the real world. Most of you spent less time in school than Greta Thunberg. So, if you win, right, come up...
To be so self-righteous and to say that you have the right way, but to be so far away from that which is right, is to be so far away from the truth, and yet to admonish so many does nothing to unite this country. We have to be united in this time.
Right, let's do the first award. The first award.
Hello, and welcome aboard Happy Force One. I'm your Happy Healer, Keith Landy, for President of the United States of America. I am so excited about that. We have our red, white, and blue flying everywhere. We're so excited about the opportunity to run in the first place, and so eager to show the truth to fellow Americans. I just know it's going to fly over great. I can't wait. Hello and good Sunday morning. I'm your Happy Healer for President, Keith Landy. We are out here in Orlando, Florida right now, working for you, the people. We'll be heading up to Iowa. And, well, we're going to be looking at the schedule, and that schedule will be coming out soon. Right now, it's important for you to know that we have very serious issues going on in our country. We're going to have to get very humble about that. And I believe that with all of my heart, that we have to come together. And I'm going to talk about that right now. We're going to have to talk about becoming humble, and about our unity, and about some threats. Specifically, we have Iran and some other things, the wildfires in Australia. In the meantime, we have new discoveries that hardly make the radar. So let's talk about that stuff. Up next. Hi folks, it's your Happy Healer here, and I am in my Happy Force One rig. This right here is the main power station and the power box connector along with, as you can see, it keeps things going. Just keeps things going. And it's all plugged into the bus. It's the main power for the bus. Before we start the bus, what we're gonna do is we're going to go outside, and we are going to the generator. 2 is the battery for the bus, and 1 and 2 together are both. And so anytime you exit the comfort and the security of your home, of your house, and this is all solid, it is not going anywhere. You check your mirrors, and I have a video camera system also that gets all around the bus and even further beyond out, that we're okay. So now we can go out and make our move. Usually what I like to do, just when I'm dealing with any of this stuff, is to wear gloves. It's just a comfort thing for me, because I'm your Happy Healer lover. I just want to be a Happy Healer lover. And I just want to be in my magical world. I don't want to deal with the death and destruction that people cause. It could be love instead. And they do their destruction, they love it too. And I look them in the eyes and I say, what do you do when the destruction comes back to bite you? It always does. And so, here we are. Not hurting anybody. This is boondocking, what they call it. And there she is. And it was a little cold earlier, but I think we had a couple of nights that were really cold, you know, and I thought it was colder than it was. So, but as you can see, we have an entire vessel here, and this whole thing is powered, and everything is just rocking and rolling and keeping your happy healer feeling happy. And that's what we need in this life. Let's not be so shy about it. People are they're so worried about what other people think. What's most important is yourself. Are you happy in your environment? My goodness, you're so worried about what the others think. What about what you think? I know what I think, and I'm a happy camper, and that's never gone away. Okay, so I'm here to grab my tent taker, because we got to check the health of the engine, make sure that nothing's getting hurt. And that's what I like to do. I don't even like opening the door until I'm ready, because you see there's no holes in that door. It's the way I developed the system, which is I engineered it, is that it pulls up from one side under the coach and drives the air around the engine and then out the other side. And the side that it's pulling up from, there's also a radiator there to help cool the engine. And so the bay itself can get a bit hot sometimes because it's an engine in there. It's a big diesel engine. And the engine is actually fed from the diesel in the bus. So everything is self-contained. And that's what we're trying to do. So her temperatures are great. Great. So welcome back, and that's just the way it goes. A lot of changes getting going on here. So I want to just get started, folks, and talk about what's going on. I'm your happy healer, Keith Landy, and I'm running for president. Of course, many of you already know that. And let's pray for the earthquake victims. And I want to make sure before we go too far forward here, because I'm getting some feedback that it's a little bit, the signal's interrupting just a tad bit, so let me work on that. And I know that if this continues much, depending on where I'm at, and I'll get a better feel for that, because today's really the first day that I wanted to come out and talk on some of these issues, especially since we have Iran that is blowing up in our face, and we know that this is a threat and we don't want it. Everybody is against war. We want peace. We need peace. This country is headed towards a new